fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Settling in now, Yasmani Grandal. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply toward the right side. Reddick will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's George Springer as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a high pop-up. Turner over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jose Altuve hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He popped out in his first trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Carlos Correa now. Popped him up. Grandal has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Brian Dozier now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Dozier is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fouled off. Oh, 2 pitches swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Reddick is there, and he has it for the out. Into the box now. Matt Kemp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Justin Turner. Verlander into his motion. First pitch on the way. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Popped him up. We coming on. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. Now in the box, Guriel. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White. And recall, he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. Guriel stands at second with no outs. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And hang on. It looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The 2-2. A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Bellinger. He can't get to it. This one's down. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Striding in, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High pop-up. Grandal over to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track. Ready for another shot now, George Springer. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Machado is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Manny Machado.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Maldonado waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, number 13, a base hit in his first trip. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Squared that one up just a little late. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and he's back in standing. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Leading off for the Astros.
First pitch on its way.
Altuve.
That's yanked into the stand. Strike 1. Now the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Grandal has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The tag, and he is out. Here's Carlos Correa now. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, Yasmani Grandal hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Brian Dozier now. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. On the first, it's a double play as they're. Next up for the Stros, Marwin Gonzalez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's Ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. This one's down to third. And into left field for a one-out hit. Now the Astros designated hitter, Tyler White, singled home a run in his last time up. And that's in there for strike one. Gurriel base runner at first. Ready with the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Swing and a ground ball to third. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Puig at the track, and he makes. So here's Matt Kemp now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Matt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gonzalez. One out. So striding forward now, Justin Turner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Verlander, still nothing earned through 6 1/3. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Here's Manny Machado now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So
Leading off for the Astros, Patrick Martin Maldonado.
Call to the bullpen complete as the right-handed workhorse Ryan Madsen set to take over. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
So we got him swinging. Martin Maldonado is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So stepping in, Jose Altuve is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Kemp on the run. And they can't run it down. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that will conclude matters. Ready now, number 13. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Popped him up. Maldonado shading to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 5.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Seager. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Outside, ball 1. Hit in the air to right field. Puig's got a read on it. 1 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. Career numbers with Madsen. 2 hits in 7 tries. Popped him up. Oh, and he misses it. I'm sure he does. He hit a round tripper back in the 4th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Correa stands at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in.
Kenley Jansen enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch 1 more time. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Yuli Gurriel. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Tyler White. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp giving chase. He's got it. And they get out of the jam. In now is Yasiel.
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder.
Roberto Osuna takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here comes the first pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count to Puig. Hot shot to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. There's 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brian Dozier. His career history with Roberto Ozuna. He's gone 3 for 4. Left side of the infield into the shift. On to first, and that's your ball game. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Justin Verlander. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth.
MLB Network's coverage of... Here's George Springer, and we are ready. For some daytime.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And this is going to get through for a base hit. So the top two in the lineup are on to start the afternoon. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Nelson has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
2-0 count. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Stepping up now, Yuli Gurriel. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Garcia gloves it to second for 1. Relay to first. Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Gonzalez is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich.
Right fielder Christian Yelich.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Ryan Braun now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's 0 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Braun is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. High in the air out to center field. Springer is under it, and he makes the catch for... Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Standing in, Brian McCann, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Pena is under it. 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander. First pitch on its way. Soft liner toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flies. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-2 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Next for Milwaukee, Travis Shaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Right side and right into the shift. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now is lined against Justin Verlander. He's got 12 hits in 68 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Tapped up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself. And stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The windup and the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Now batting, Alex Bregman. Set with the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
This is line to left, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And another runs across, as this is now a 4-0 ball game. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Julian.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Outside, 2-1. And he is in there. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yuli Gurriel goes down for out number 2 in the top half, but he will close fast out there in right. Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he struck him out. Into the box, Orlando Arcia.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Orlando.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting ninth.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Braun has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Verlander. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Shaw is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's George Springer. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Took a good cut that time. It comes up empty. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Correa has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Lifted the other way to left center. Gonzalez on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Ryan Braun now.
Left fielder number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled off. Braun is off at first with 2 away. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer giving chase. And the inning is over. The second baseman.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Arcia settles under it near second, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Shaw, an Ohio native. He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And another foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. That's inside. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swings through the slider there. High pop-up. Gurriel is under it, no problem. 1 away. Standing in, Manny Pena. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit down the third base line. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez. Josh Hader takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. First offering on its way.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping in, Josh Reddick. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Down the first baseline. Aguilar takes it in, and he'll step on the back. So here now is the pitcher, Josh Hader. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead. 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Riding in once again, Christian Yelich. 0-for-2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way from Verlander. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Missed with a slider.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Again, he sends it out of play. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cue shot here out towards short. And there are two away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. George Springer has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. He got him. Lively bat. Leading off the inning, Ryan Braun, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Springer is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Travis Shaw comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Verlander pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Striding into the box, Manny Pena. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Moustakas rounds the corner and is headed home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get it.
And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game. Now at the plate, Josh Hader trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First offering on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and this will remain. Digging in now, Jose Altuve.
Leading off for the Astros.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Altuve.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Way in front of that fastball.
The count's 1-1.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Third baseman, number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Garcia has it. And that's the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the hard plate.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1, here it comes. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped at the plate. But it gets fouled. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer on the run. He's got it 1 away. In is Christian Yelich. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And this is low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The 2-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just a 1 out. In now, Jesus Aguilar, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Reddick, still going back. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Travis Shaw. He went deep back in the 5th. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Roberto Ozuna, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Now the relay home, and he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. To right field and deep.